Welcome back to the channel, guys. This is Slight. Today we're going to show you how to do the brake line extender. So I did do bars on here, so the regular brake line will not work even if you actually go underneath the bar. That's a typical thing. Like if you do just risers, you can kind of move it away from the bar. So like the bars here, you can actually go on the other side. That won't help you with the actual bars. So this is the Biltwell Keystones. It's the small one, but you still need to extend the brake line. So we are using just this little brake line extension. It is braided, but there's not much braiding because it's literally just two fittings. So how it works is the line, so there's like that hole in there. This would mate to that hole, and it's like actually collared, so it doesn't have to line up. It goes in here, so you have your washer there in here. You'd have another washer here, then you'd put that line on, put another washer right on top of there, and then that would go on here. So first things first, you want to take out the two screws for the cap. That will pop off. This will come off, and then you're going to want to pull using some blue shop rags. You're going to want to actually take all of the fluid out of that, or you can use the sucker. All you have to do is suck it out of here, and then you're going to want to drain it down at the bottom, just like you'd be bleeding it, but do it like twice, like two pumps in there. That way you're just kind of draining a little bit of the actual fluid out, and then you can take this line off. You're not actually going to be taking it completely out, but we do still have to bleed it afterwards. So we're going to end up putting this together. This is again already drained out, and then you want everything out, so you're just going to go into the corners, take it out, and then you just throw that away. Like even that little bit, there was still a little bit in there. So you're going to need a 12 mil for the banjo bolt here, and then that's going to come out. Okay, so these are the OEM Honda ones. Okay, you're going to end up removing these and you're going to replace them. You don't reuse these ever. Okay, just to show you why. So this is actually right where the OEM line would be. So if you can see here, like you can't actually attach it, right? There's a gap here. Again, you can take it off the grommet here, but it's still, because of the bars, it's not enough. Risers, you can actually get away with just pulling it out and then moving it on the other side of the triple. Okay, so what you're gonna wanna do is you're gonna prep this up. You're gonna have one washer here on the banjo. That goes on here. We're going to end up putting another one here. Then we're going to go to the line. We're going to put it in here. Right? We're going to put one more up here and the cap here. And we're not going to tighten this up yet because I want to actually have this situated in here. So to put it on this side, we're going to put again one washer here, the bolt. That's going to go in here. One more fresh washer here. Thread it in by hand first. And then what will happen is there's like a little collar on this side, so then it won't actually go further than that. We tighten this down. And now we are going to tighten down this side. Now, when you're tightening this, you're going to want to hold onto the line, hold the wrench, and then tighten here. So you're just going to have, that's your OEM line. It's going to come up into here, through this, and then up into there. Okay, so new washers. And because the way the bars are, they kind of are sideways, or they go on an angle, you want this as tall or as flat as you possibly can. So we're going to turn the bars. That way that's straight up, or like flat. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna end up filling this up. We're gonna have to bleed the system out. Okay, so there's gonna be a lot of air in the system because of that line. So again, .4, and we can start bleeding this. Okay, now I do have a video on how to bleed the system. I'm gonna link that in the description, but basically, whenever you take a line off, you're gonna have a lot of air in the system, so you're gonna end up bleeding it the way you normally would. The only issue that you're gonna have is there is still gonna be small little air bubbles inside. So once you get a little bit of, like I have pressure here, but like it's still spongy. So what the trick to this stuff is all you're gonna do is the brake lever you're gonna actually have down, and you're just gonna zip tie it. And what that does is it actually helps all the small little bubbles kind of come up through the actual master itself, and then you would try it again. Or if you have a spongy front brake still, then you would just bleed it again. So I'm gonna button this up, and we're gonna do the zip tie, and then we'll check it out the following day.
Tomorrow.
Okay, so now all you have to do is cut the zip tie. And now the brakes is real tight. Anyways, that is pretty much how you have to do the extension. It's pretty simple, pretty easy. Anyways, if you do like this video, if you like this channel, give me a thumbs up, like and subscribe. Until next time, guys.